We're going to bring up Jeff. Now, Jeff thinks Trump is the second greatest president that the world has ever seen after George Washington. Obviously, this isn't the case, but we'll see what happens. Jeff, welcome to the show. Can you please provide me your age and pronouns?
I'm 45, and I identify as it or that.
It, that. You use neopronouns. That's very progressive. So you guys heard Jeff call him it or call him that. Anything else? I'm sorry, Jeff. I misgendered you there for a second. Call that it. Call it that. Anything else will offend Jeff. So don't do it. Jeff, what you think?
It doesn't matter. I'm not a woke snowflake. It's okay. And I will. Jeff,
hold on.
Straight up give him $1 million if your is not a pronoun. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was an idiot. Yeah. Jeff, it's okay. We won't call you anything you don't want to be called. So if you want to be called it and you want to be called that, that's fine. We'll call you that. It's okay.
It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
When you said it just there, were you saying that you don't matter? I think you matter, Jeff.
I mean, not really.
I think you matter.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I assumed you were referring to yourself because you said that it is your pronoun.
Well, there are many it's and many that's.
Okay. It might get a little confusing then, so just make sure you preface that when you're using the word it, if you're talking about yourself or you're talking about some other it. Now, you think Donald Trump is the second greatest president ever. Why do you think that?
It's just the policies that he's enacted. He loves God. He loves our country.
He does not love. I'll say he does not love God.
Everything that he possibly can.
Okay. What policies?
He does.
Hold on. What policies specifically has he passed that you think have been a net benefit to America?
I can't. I mean, I don't really know like names of the policies and stuff. Just the things that he's doing with the deportations, the tax cuts, the tariffs.
The only thing I want to preface here is you did tell me specifically that the reason why you think Donald Trump is the best president is because of his policies, but you can't name specific policies.
Right. I can't tell you like the ICE Act or whatever you want to call it, deportation. You know, he's just helping. He's just for the average American, and he's fighting for us. You know.
Okay. What specifically has he done? If you can give me a specific that has benefited the average American.
You're cutting out a little bit. What did you say?
What specific thing has he done, and be specific about it, that has benefited the average American?
Let's see. Middle class income has increased by over $6,000.
Middle class income has been slowly. I'm asking specifics of what Trump did to do that. Middle class income has been increasing since 2008. So, like, what specifically has Trump done?
Well, it's these tax cuts for real. The big beautiful bill. I do remember that. I'm not sure exactly.
Yes,
everything that it did. I know it cut taxes by quite a bit, and
I'm just asking, Jeff. I'm just asking you to be specific.
Well over 1 million illegal immigrants.
The illegal immigrants don't get benefits, my G. They don't have Social Security numbers.
Because of the big beautiful bill.
No, it's because they don't have Social Security numbers.
How he has
No,
uh,
Jeff, they don't have
yeah.
social security numbers to access benefits.
Oh, they definitely have social security numbers that they stole from dead people.
Wait, then if they stole social security, wait, okay, so this is why this talking point makes no sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling me that the big beautiful bill removes their ability to get insurance or to get benefits,
Mm.
but they can only
Uh-huh.
get benefits by stealing social security numbers, then the big beautiful bill wouldn't remove their ability to get benefits because they wouldn't be getting benefits
That's
under their own names anyway.
right. Well, I mean, that's not, the illegal immigrants that came across the border in 2020, 2021, they were being given driver's licenses.
Those are asylum seekers.
They
They
were
are here
being,
legally, and we have some benefits that go to helping asylum seekers. They're here legally and they're
yeah, I
accessing the
understand
system
that.
legally. We're talking about illegal immigrants. You said that his
Those were
plans,
not asylum seekers.
yes, they
That was an
were.
invasion.
Nope, they were asylum seekers.
What were they seeking asylum from?
Political persecution, violence in their
Did
country.
they
What?
did they fill out the proper paperwork and go through the proper legal process to come into this country,
The
or did they
legal
just flood
process,
across the border?
to get in here and claim asylum is to just be in the country and within 2 years of being in here claim asylum. That's the whole process. You don't have to
How
come
much
in through a port of
how
entry to
much
claim asylum.
drugs how much drugs and other crime did they bring to America? How
Well,
were
the
they
crime rate has been
vetted
steadily decreasing,
to
so
know whether
none.
those
Okay,
were?
listen,
I'm sorry.
Jeff. The crime rate has been steadily
Yeah.
decreasing since the 90s. So we know that
Uh-huh.
undocumented immigrants commit significantly less crime than legal citizens, and the majority of drugs smuggled into the U.S. are smuggled in by U.S. citizens. So I don't. What are we doing? Like you're just repeating back to me talking points that have been debunked time and time again.
Hmm. How have they been debunked?
By looking at the
By
actual data. What do you mean?
data compiled by who?
Well, if we're looking at the data around illegal immigration, it's compiled by DHS.
Hmm. That's the Department of Homeland Security. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we're having a conversation here, so all right. Yeah, I'm not too sure of the data, but I know that all the I'm not going to say all the illegal immigrants that have been deported lately or recently are criminals, besides the fact that they were here illegally.
Well,
But
in general, they're
they
not.
are
Only
catching a
twelve
lot
percent
of
of
criminals
people. Only 12% of
and
people.
sending them back.
Only 12% of people that ICE has
Uh-huh.
arrested have had criminal records and criminal histories and criminal charges. 12%. The vast majority of
Right,
people they are
but
picking
them
up
being
are
here
not criminal.
illegally makes them a criminal.
Them being here illegally makes them a criminal in the way of like you speeding makes you a criminal. The first time you come through the border illegally, it's a misdemeanor with with punishment of either deportation or up to $500 fine. The second time you come in, it's a felony. Most of these people would
Hmm.
are committing offenses that are like akin to misdemeanors. So like what? So
Well, I mean that's fine, but if they're gonna disregard one law, then who's to say that they're not going to disregard all of our other laws?
the fact that we know that they're not committing other crimes, we know the fact when we look at crimes, illegal immigrants commit
Well, I mean
far
they
less
haven't
crimes than
yet.
legal. No, like the rate of crimes committed
I
by
mean, except for the ones who have.
Yeah, hold on. We're talking about the rates here. I don't disagree that if people are in here committing crime after crime
Uh-huh.
after crime, maybe we should probably get rid of them. We're talking about the people who aren't
Oh
doing
yeah,
that. The vast majority of people aren't doing that. So what's the issue with them?
So, I mean, but who's taking care of them, though? The people who are here illegally?
They pay $100 billion annually in taxes. They're taking care of themselves. They're working and fending for themselves. They're not able to access benefits.
Illegal immigrants don't pay taxes.
Yes, they do. They pay upwards of $100 billion. This is numbers directly from the IRS. Undocumented households pay about $100 billion a year in taxes.
Damn, all right.
So they are paying. So why shouldn't they get to utilize the system they help pay for? They're not, because they don't have typical socials, so they're not able to access these benefits. So like, why shouldn't they be able to use the system if they pay into the system?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you because I actually have the wherewithal to look it up. Unlike the other people who you've talked to today. All right, so you're right about the what is this, $96.7 billion that they paid.
Yep.
In 2022.
It's probably less now because they're getting kicked out the country. So we're losing a significant amount of tax revenue and then paying out the ass to deport them all.
Yeah.
So what deportation leads to is deficit spending. Like sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying a lot of them do have benefits and food stamps and everything.
Wait, no, that's not true. If we're looking at food stamps, like SNAP, the fraudulent SNAP is estimated at 1%. It's not easy.
Fraudulent?
Yes, fraudulent SNAP. The amount of fraud going on in SNAP is only about 1%, and you can't access SNAP without a social. So, like, even the ones that are committing fraud, it's only 1% of SNAP is fraudulent.
Okay.
So, like,
well,
they're not massively defrauding our welfare system.
I'm just thinking, they just shouldn't be there here in the first place. If they came illegally or overstayed their visa or however they are here illegally.
But you voted Donald Trump, so you don't want them here legally either. Donald Trump limited legal immigration by 12 million people. Yeah. He limited legal immigration. So yeah, he made it harder for people to get here legally. And what happens when you make something harder legally? People are going to take illegal means to do it. Isn't that what your side always says? Like, we can't get rid of the guns because criminals will still get access to them. So when you say, hey, you can't come in the legal channels anymore, like when Donald Trump says, hey, we're going to make it harder for families and employers to sponsor people, we're going to make our wait times longer, we're going to restrict the amount of visas and green cards we hand out, well, then people are going to go through other channels to do it.
That's fine. I understand that too, but I also understand the fact that we just want good, successful people who are going to help America and not hinder us.
No, Donald Trump doesn't want anybody. He doesn't want anybody coming in unless they pay him. Right? You think like, let's make, like, how do you feel about him making a gold card where people can just pay millions of dollars and bypass all of that bullshit and just come in? Seems a little more unfair to the people who are wading through the system, right? That somebody with enough money can just skip the line.
Well, if you have enough money, you can do anything, right?
That's not a good thing.
That's only because you don't have enough money.
I do just fine with myself. I could be a billionaire and I would still think it's fucked up that people who are poor have to suffer while Donald Trump can just let in anybody who's rich and it can pay the fee.
that's fine. Yeah, just pay the fee. That's going to help America. They're obviously already a successful person, so they're only going to be an asset to America, not a drain on American taxpayers.
Immigrants who come in from the system, who come in, are way more beneficial to America than these couple of people that can pay millions of dollars to get in. The immigrants that are coming in are going to benefit the economy through spending. They're going to benefit the economy through working. Mm-hmm. I would take thousands of poor immigrants over one millionaire every fucking second of the day, because that's going to actually stimulate growth.
I love legal immigrants. I run a window cleaning business, and a lot of my customers are immigrants. A lot of nail salons, I hate to say, I mean, not to try to sound bigoted maybe, I don't know, but nail salon owners, all the ones that I do are all Korean or Vietnamese owned. Barbershops, all black owned. You know, I have a lot of diverse customers that come from all over the world that own their own businesses where I clean the windows. So, you know, I really appreciate somebody that can come here legally and start a business and be an asset to society. But the people that come in who we have no idea who they are, we have no vetting process to find out what kind of a background they have, if they had already committed crimes, you know. But you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't. Again, this argument isn't coherent, my guy. You're sitting here and telling me, hey, I like people who are here. I like immigrants that go through the proper channels, but I'm going to vote in somebody that makes it harder for them to go through the proper channels. I like immigrants, but I'm going to make it harder for them to actually do the thing that, you know, brings them here.
So it's because of all the illegal immigrants that he signed all these laws. Or
how does limiting the amount of legal immigrants by 12 million, how does that have anything to do with the undocumented people who are here? That only affects documented people. And as we talked about before, when you make legal immigration harder, more people are going to come in illegally. It's not a coincidence that Donald Trump limited legal immigration by 12 million, and then we saw a surge in the next 4 years of about 12 million people coming over the border. That's not like it's a correlation, but like it's a pretty crazy correlation.
Wait. Are you talking about Donald Trump's first term in office?
In Donald Trump's first term, he limited legal immigration by 12 million. Then we saw within the next 4 years a 12 million person spike in illegal immigration. It was like 1-to-1. He's kept those limitings going into this term now. He's still doing it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think America has enough people then.
So then you just don't want people immigrating here. So when you sit here and you go, I think people should do it the right way, is not how you actually feel. You don't want people in here at all.
People should do it the right way.
No, because you just said you don't. You just said there's too many people. So should people do it the right way, or should Donald Trump limit the amount of people here?
I said there's enough, but it's not up to me. It's just a matter of opinion.
Come on, dude. Come on.
I mean, how many people needs to be here?
Jeff, we're nowhere near the tipping point of resources where we can't have people immigrating to the country. Like, we're not even close to that. We're not even close.
Well, one more Joe Biden term, and we would have all been eating bugs and our own cats and dogs.
You don't know anything. By the end of Joe Biden's term, real wages were up Unemployment was record lows down. Fucking inflation was finally plateauing and evening out. Like, what are you talking about? The economy was doing just fine towards the end of Joe Biden's term. Like, what? This is the thing, Jeff. Like, you are giving me so much of things that are not backed up by any informed data.
I know that the illegal immigration spiked during the Biden administration, and that
because Title 42 ended.
Exponentially.
Because Title 42 ended. Because there was no more Title 42. Even then, Title 42 didn't really curtail anything. What?
What was Title 42? What did that do?
Title 42 was the COVID era policy that Trump put into play to limit asylum seekers coming into the country, or people who were coming in for asylum because of COVID. So we couldn't take as many people in.
And they just kept coming anyway, though.
No, we saw a decrease in people coming in over COVID because there was COVID.
Well, was there a 12 million illegal immigrant increase or not?
Yes, this happened post-COVID. We saw the increase of numbers post-COVID.
Damn, I'm having trouble remembering what is post. Is that before or after?
After.
Oh, the Biden administration let all those people in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. It was a good talk.
Yeah.
It was a good talk. Hey, thank you all for watching this video. If you don't know me, I'm Jovan Bradley. I'm a leftist content creator who does debates, political commentary, gaming, and more. If this is your first video, thanks for sticking to the end, and I hope you subscribe. I post videos daily, and there are hundreds of past debates on my page for you to enjoy. Thank you to all my YouTube members. Your continued support helps me create as much as I can. Consider joining. A membership starts at $2.99 and gets you access to our community Discord, early access to videos, and more. Shout out to my Tier 4 members, Red Fairy DF, Ellie McReady, Not 3.6R, Sylvia Snow, Paul D, Zurith Moonpaw, Kazim, Never Again, Bamji, Emery Imogene, Ayla Ursus, Call Me Vel, Kelsey K, Jake Gorshander, Matthew Holloway, Vampy, Yemye, Mealy, and Dragon Nerd. Your continued support goes a long way in helping me continue the fight for equity, justice, and education. Thank you again for watching.